What's going on? What's going on, Insatiable? Yeah. I gotta lift this up. Don't look right. It don't look right. All right, that looks a lot better. All right, man. We're gonna get started in about a couple of minutes or so. I just wanna wanna get this thing out. So bear with me, man. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. I was in a discussion on Facebook this evening. Got my man Gary Williams. Got to shout that for posting that he had where there was some very um, lame responses to the question as to um, if these if this specific ethnic group of women are so strong, why are so many of them single? And there was one individual that said, "Well, we was taught uh, not to need a man to be." And I actually went up under the post. I said, "Yo, man, don't waste your time with these individuals because the next time you hear an idiot say such a thing, ask them what curriculum is that? Because no other ethnic group of women seem to have gotten that teaching. You know, it's amazing. So I'm gonna dive into it, and we're gonna have at it. I mean, after all, it's what I like to do. All right. All right, we're gonna get this thing started in a second, y'all. All right. Rotate device. Okay. All right. Good evening, humans. Oh yeah. What's going on, Deshaun? What's on, homie? All right. Oh, appreciate that, my man. Appreciate that, Sean. First Vaughn says from 300 subs to 700. Yeah, thank you, man. I definitely appreciate that. Hello, everybody. Hello, hi, hi. All right, so this this burn that I'm about to give is based off, like I said, I was on Facebook. My man Gary Williams um, was was posted up a question, and um, and he posted up a question on his Facebook, and the question that he posted up on his Facebook said this: Black women are taught how to live without a man rather than to keep one. Then he put thoughts. So he said, Black women are taught how to live without a man rather than keep one. This is what he said. I appreciate that. Buck says we need to get you more followers. Hey, listen, man, you're on Unplugged. The link below is for Facts at 100%, aka now the hated one. You can come over here on over there because I stream a couple of shows a day over here, not on Unplugged. So I appreciate that, but you're absolutely right. We do need to get me more followers. Um, but understand something too. I am suppressed by YouTube. I am suppressed. So um, all right. So my man got that. All right. So um, this is what was posted. Black women are taught how to live without a man rather than to keep one. Then he put thoughts. And I'm always amazed at the trap that individuals fall into. Rather than be open-minded and be honest, they say things to try to come off like there's a perspective narrative as to why, you know, number one in babies without marriage, but no marriage. I thought marriage came before the baby. Um, I'm sorry. I'm educated about stats. Myself a victim of this. Um, Atia LaShawn Bradley, instead of her saying, I got to go to therapy to get myself right for my family, it was, nope, you got to take me as I am, and went and got all the support from her black women. And it was like, now I'm the enemy, even though I was the one getting beat on. So um, when Gary Williams posted that, uh, this is the stupidest thing that one of the stupidest things I ever heard. And this woman says, no truth to this. We are taught that we don't have to depend on a man. Everyone needs someone. We just know our worth. We don't have to settle for anything we don't want. This is what a woman said. We know our worth. Okay. Black women, you're number one at obesity. How's your worth? Black women, you're number one at debt. Black women, you're number one at having children without being married. Do I need to go on? When it comes to worth, black women, y'all need to stop. Okay? I'm being nice. I'm being nice once again because I was a victim of this. I'm being nice. But this black woman, Donna Arrington, said no truth to that. Oh, on the contrary. Because Linda said, I totally agree. Now, that's where the disconnect is when I talk about logic, when I talk about estrogen, when I talk about logic. One woman, no truth to this. Same posting, I totally agree. People allow me. Allow me. People, last night, the Los Angeles played the Milwaukee Bucks. The Los Angeles Lakers played the Milwaukee Bucks. Colin Cowherd, arguably the number one analyst in sports talk radio, said LeBron James was toying with these guys. That's what Colin Cowherd, Fox Sports 1 Radio, said LeBron James was toying with them. People, when you say something, somebody shouldn't be able to toy with you with their aunts. When I hear things, I can't help it but to say, okay, now I got to clown this chick. Because the only way to get somebody that is totally off their noodle to understand something is to disrespect them. Let's be clear. You want to get somebody to understand what you're talking about, and you've been talking and just result to the disrespect. For some reason, people tend to hear you when you start disrespecting them. All right? So, of course, yours truly had to add his, the words of truth. Even got a call from Gary. He said, man, I must have said something tough. I must have said something. I got Chris responding. Yeah, that's about right. But hold on. Hold on a second. All right. So let me jump at let me take a stab at it and say this. People once again, I am a victim of this perspective. I'm a victim because I don't have a relationship with my daughter. And I'm a victim of this perspective because my own mother agrees with Tia LaShawn Bradley. Okay. People, if a person says I don't agree with them, but they back them, they don't agree with them, but they defend their actions, they agree with them. So Gary Williams said, and I quote what Gary Williams said. Gary Williams said, "Black women are taught how to live without a man rather than keep one." Thoughts? A woman by the name of Donna says, no truth to this. But then Lydia comes up under it and say, I agree. So what she says is, we were taught. In addition to she saying we know our worth, I'll get to that in a second. She says we was taught. So allow me, y'all. The next time you hear an idiot say we was taught that we didn't have to depend on a man, please ask these individuals what exactly school is teaching. What school is teaching this curriculum? Ask them that. Ask them exactly what exactly was the lesson where you was taught not to depend on a man. Because that is the go-to bullshit. As a matter of fact, I went up under that post and I said, you know what? We was taught not to need a man is hate in disguise. I actually just went up under the posting again and I just told her what I told y'all. I said, Donna, you said no truth to this, but right up on you, under you is a woman that says, I totally agree. Somebody is lying. But to that you say what? Because people, I'm going to tell you something. KRS-One said a verse in his song, Duck Down. He says, I don't battle to win or lose. I battle to ruin your whole career. So watch what you're doing. I'm permanent, punk. Did I mention much darker? KRS-One, but you can call me Mr. Parker. KL, you ain't no superstar. Ha, he, Blastmaster KRS-One-B. Ripping up in seas with meaningless words. So, there's no wit to one of my terms that you ain't never watched. So I spit on your number one hit. You see how I can just recite a song that came out damn near 30 years ago? You know why? Because that's the way I feel. I don't converse with you to go back and forth with you. I converse with you to ruin you. Please, let me just go ahead and let it out the bag. You ain't getting in the back and forth with me. And I'm going to be clear about something. I got transcripts, or I can get them. I threw them away. I don't have them now. When I moved out here to Virginia, I had them and then I flushed my system. Because remember I told y'all, if you got something else belong to you of somebody in your house, that's negative energy. Do not keep it in your house. Another story. But check this out. When I used to go to court, invited by a Tia LaShawn Bradley, they found out real quick that, whoa, this guy likes it here. This guy ain't scared. This guy we don't want him here. Why do y'all, excuse me, people, why do y'all think I talk the way I do? Why do y'all think I talk the way I do? Because I tell y'all, I trained the Tia Bradley. trained her like a dog. And the training that she was taught, you can with me if you want to. Yeah, you can with me if you want to. I actually dumbed down my talk because I got tired of my channels getting taken down. So there's a lot of individuals that's just coming on board. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I used to say that on the frequent. Yeah, yeah. You in the house, you go out in the cold. Get out of my house, little doggy. What are you gonna do? Oh my gosh, I crack myself up. So this individual says, no truth. We were taught we don't have to depend on a man. I'm confused, people. Here's the posting right there. Here's the posting. There's the posting by Miss Donna. There. I don't want nobody to think I'm lying or think I'm just going at it. There's the posting right there, people. There's the posting right there. There's the posting. Woman says, no truth to this. We were taught we don't have to depend on a man. Everyone needs someone. We just know our worth. And we don't have to settle for just anything. Black women, 61% of them have babies with booty out niggas with felonies. If that's not settling, what is? This stat exists nowhere else. Every other race is in the teens and below. Black women is 61%. You know your worth? Please explain to me your worth. I'm not done with this woman yet. I'm gonna tear off an S. Yeah, I'm not done with this one yet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She done woke up a sleeping giant on this one. Yeah. Gary, that's my man. Yeah, that's my man. Okay, let's be clear. 61%. I want to be clear. By the age of 42, white men pay off their student loan. Black women pay off their student loan. White women pay off their student loans. Black men pay off their student loans. Black men pay down their student loans. But by the age of 42, black women are the only ones where their student loan increases. Where exactly is your worth? Where's your worth? Where's your worth? I mean, because honestly, she didn't have to go there. But this is the smokescreen boat that they put up. And it just honestly, it throws me into, like, when I read the thing, I got lightheaded. Like, I was like, oh. Appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. Come on, stop going with me. Don't be up with me here. Okay. People, let me get back to that in a second. Let me just say this. I was talking to a friend of mine today. Hadn't to him in a while. And I was talking to this dude today. And I said to this dude, do you notice that all the women that speak about the injustices that are going on and are happening to black men are Muslim women? Sister Shahrazad Ali, Donna Farrakhan, Sister Shalakemia. I'm waiting for a black woman to say and be stern with it, because I can get people, I get inboxes by women of color all the time. I do. I got a woman, an engineer that follows me on my Instagram, and we talk all the time. And she throws some stuff back and forth at me. She said, blank women, blah blah blah. There it is. Yeah, I said it. This is what she said. And there it is right there. There it is right there. What do y'all think I was playing? There it is right there. There it is right there. There it is right there, people. There it is right there. I get individuals that send me stuff all the time, right? Black American women are the worst trash on this planet. There, I said it. Yes, I said it. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say it. She did. But then you got individuals, when a question is asked, to produce some dialogue, to understanding, to creep in, like, let me try to find a way in, you get, no, I disagree with this. There's no truth to this. People, I love black women. Let me say this. I love black women. I do. I love black women. But I'm quick to put verbal foots in them. I'm quick. But I do the same thing to guys. Yeah, I do. Do the same thing to guys. My morals don't allow me to, because before Sister Shahrazad Ali wrote the book, The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman, I was like, there's something going on here. My mom wasn't giving me answers. My dad gave me some answers, but my mom perspective and my dad perspective was different between night and day. And I was blind to the fact that there was something going on. There was something going on. Hey, Cindy, how you doing? Hey, Cindy, you need to come and check me out over here on Facts at 100%. The link is below the video. Because I do 2 shows a day over on Facts at 100%, Cindy. So you need to bring it. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, dudes? I ain't seen you in a minute, my man. Bruce, what's going on, brother? The link is below the video. Dudes, the link below the video. What's going on? Cortez, man, bring your ass, man. You bullshitting. What's up? Yeah, so people, my woman is black, and she can say she don't, but I know sometimes she get caught up in some of the things I'll say and be like, now hold on. But it is a woman of color, female engineer. Black American women are the worst trash on the planet. Yes, I said it. Why do you think a black woman will say that black women themselves, her included, why do you think she would say that black women are the worst trash on this planet? Why do you think she would say that? Because when I want to be clear about something. People, if you ask a question and don't get an answer, it is up, you are left to speculate. That's how that works. When a question is asked and an answer is not surrendered, you are then left to speculate. And once speculation answers the question, the person that was asked forfeited their reason, or they forfeited any type of opinion on the question. You see, I learned something a long time ago. I learned that when I was going to court, Atia LaShawn Bradley was not telling people what she was doing. Atia LaShawn Bradley went to court, hollered up and down, he ain't this and that, he's a black man. You know how black men are. Just went in court and just jumped up and down. This is what Atia LaShawn Bradley did. The woman I had a child with. But something happened when I advertised a radio show in Atia LaShawn Bradley's apartment complex. Atia LaShawn Bradley didn't want nobody to know what really goes on when we go to court. So what Atia LaShawn Bradley did, she didn't do, hold on a second. Seen a little bug. She didn't do like everybody else do. Everybody else, when something is about to go down, when something about to be published, they file an injunction in court for cease and desist. Not Atia LaShawn Bradley, not a woman of color. See, what they was taught from what Atia LaShawn Bradley taught me was that they are taught that whenever you want to get back at a man, child support, custody court, or the restraining order is those three magical things. That's all you need. Everybody else, they file injunctions. They will file an injunction. Not Atia LaShawn Bradley. Atia LaShawn Bradley filed a restraining order. So I got a restraining order put on me because Atia LaShawn Bradley was scared of a show title. She was scared of a show title. So I then found out and I realized, oh, this is how this works. Okay, so you don't want to do nothing like everybody else. Cool. Gotcha. So getting back to what we was talking about, why you all are here tonight. Once again, I can't stand it when you pick up your phone, then it start giving you all these notifications. Come on, man, knock it off. I'm trying to do something here. Trying to do something here, people. View post. Okay. Once again, my man Gary Williams posted, Black women are taught how to live without a man rather than keep one. Any thoughts? That posting, by the way, got 5 shares at 27 comments. It was posted yesterday, so that's pretty decent. Donna Arrington said, no truth to this. Okay. Miss Lydia says, Miss Lydia Murphy came up under this and says, I totally agree with this statement. We are taught to be strong, independent, so things fall apart when we can stand on our own. But no one takes the time to show us how to maintain our independence and be humble as well. No one has told us that men need to be nurtured and their ego stroked. Wow, I love that woman. Damn. Miss Lisa Underwood, she chimed in. She said, amen. Vincent said, what up? Jojo, I know this. There's truth. There's some truth to this. Darius says facts. Akel says, I agree totally. I agree with this totally, my brother. So when the comment was posted, 4 women posted, 3 women agree with the statement, though only 1 woman didn't. So that's 25%. when something is said about questioning the perspective of women of color, we are only at a 25% verification of truth. Of 70, we have a 75% truth, and there's still 25% that said, no, that's not true. No, I kind of came up under Gary's comment, and this is what I said. Gary, please don't waste your time, because they are all quick to say that they are dependent, and they aren't dependent on a man. This is why they have babies with booty out niggas. I said, yo, G, no other ethnic group is taught this. The next time they say we was taught to not to depend on a man, ask them exactly where is the class that teaches this curriculum. Because let me tell you something. When a person say they was taught how to be and have undercover hate, when they say they was taught to be independent, how are you being taught to be independent by people that aren't? How? How is this possible? How could you teach something you are not? I mean, you can talk about it. You can't teach it, because the term is you are taught by example. So let's be clear. This isn't taught, people. This is inherited hate. That's what it is. It's inherited. That's what it is. That's all it is. It's inherited hate. The BS is real says they were taught to disrespect. He said it, not me. I agree with him 1,000%. I just don't understand it. I don't. There is not one good stat that they leave. It's not one. Not one, people. Atila Sean Bradley tried to tear me down. She got the message. I remember we had to go to court. I sent Atila Sean Bradley a text message before we went to court. And then that text message before we went to court, I said, this is my arena now. When we left court, I texted 2 words. Told you. Told you. And that was said because I had to help this woman understand your reign of fucking with me is over. It's over. It's done. It's done. I got King up in this. He said Flatbush Brooklyn is in here, my man. I want to be clear. One posting asking a question about women of color. 4 women of color post on it. One says there's no truth. 3 of them said there's truth. That is a 75% truth rate. 25% don't believe in something. It was only a question. Only a question. That's all it was. We were taught to be dependent. You're number one on welfare. People, do not, and I mean do not, believe the scenario or the perspective that there are more white people on welfare than blacks. No, the number one people that are on welfare is single black women with children. Second, the elderly. Third, handicapped. So if you could tell me why there are women of color that are completely healthy that need more than the handicap, you're teaching me something. You can leave the comment under the video. But this woman said tonight, I read it to you. We were taught to be dependent. We're not to depend on no man. People, when are the lies going to stop? People, I'm going to tell you something. I want to be clear, and I mean crystal clear. The truth hurts. It hurts. I mean, it hurts. This is why I will be nothing but truthful to myself. And I started July 10th, 2009. The truth hurts. It hurts. Damn, it hurts. I mean, it hurts. The truth hurts. It hurts. I said that already. Yeah, it hurts. But when you stack the truth on, now you're not being logical. Now the truth that hurts now gets some type of backing to it that, like I said, you're going to clown. People, once again, last night, the Los Angeles Lakers played the Milwaukee Bucks. Colin Cowherd, who is arguably the #1 sports analyst, said the Lakers were toying with the Milwaukee Bucks. That's what I do when I hear something so stupid. I'm not done with that woman. Oh, I'm just hitting off with little questions, but I'm not done with her yet. Oh, I'm not done. No, I'm not done. No, I'm not done. I got 50% of his and hers up in this. And she says, the worst trash on earth? Oh my goodness. I wouldn't be lying if I didn't say the statement went deep. Yeah. People, Sister Shahrazad Ali said the black man and black woman in America have a problem. And the black man cannot devise a solution until he understands the root of the problem. And the root of the problem is black women are out of control. You can't get them to believe that. I love black women. You never heard me say in over 50,000 videos done, you never heard me say, you ain't never heard me say that. You never heard me say, you know what? I'd rather deal with a white woman than a black woman. You never heard me say that. Never. You never heard me say that. And honestly, I won't say that. If you say it, I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to just tell you there's some things that you need to understand about yourself before you engage with them. And that one thing that you need to understand with yourself before you engage with them is you better be the man at all times. Do not give that a day off. You know, I was just talking to my sister before I started this. And we were talking about my dad. And I said the reason why dad died the way he did is because he didn't allow estrogen in his life. He didn't. My dad was on that testosterone stuff times 1,000, and it brought him to his demise. People, the biggest reasons as to why black women are in the worst place possible, the reason why black women are, you can meet one that's doing extremely well. Do not mistake that for all of them. Don't mistake that for half of them. Don't mistake that. That is a unicorn. It's a shame. My mom taught me this. They should make it against the law for women of color to ponder. Stop sitting down there thinking. Stop. And of course I'm being I don't have big vocabulary. I'm just being stupid right now when I say that it should be allowed. Thinking is different. Pondering is something entirely different. When you think about something, that means you're making a decision. Pondering on it means you're more like you're fighting the truth when you ponder. Um, we are in the stage of pondering overload. That's what the problem is. It's when you talk to women of color, what you get is a perspective that is ironclad dumb. It's like, you actually believe that? And they will tell you so many stories stacked on stacked that you're like, no, 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 uh-uh. So you hear one say, I was taught to be independent. Ask them, the person that taught you that, were they dependent? Because the reason why you sound stupid, because there's nothing about it, which means somebody told you something but was showing you something else. And you went with the show. And the talk about being dependent, it's just an easy sell. I'm not buying it. I'll walk on buying it, but I ain't buying it. I'm just not buying it. It is amazing. One posting, 4 women comment, 3 agree, 1 don't. And the one that didn't agree didn't say, well, you got to understand, she wanted to discredit the statement right out the gate. No truth to this. That's classic deflection. They are deflection masters. Excuse me. I'm lying? What was the first thing she said? What was the first thing she said? You see it right there, right? No truth to this. You see it? First thing she said, no truth to this. No truth to it. No truth. No truth. Black women are taught how to live without a man than to keep one. No truth to this. No truth. No truth. 3 women says, yep, that's about right. But that one says, no truth to this. No truth. None. Sister Farrakhan said, once they get a good job, their vocal cords change. She said it, not me. Sister Ali said, they're out of control, but this is part of the white man system, and they tagged along on the white man system. 400 years of gaming the black man. She said it, not me. So, once again, I'm going to have my way with this one. Yeah, I'm going to drop some facts on this one, and I'm going to keep y'all posted, because I'm a bit confused. And with my intellect, it takes a lot to confuse me. You know, the last time I was confused, I don't even remember I was confused. I don't remember. I know it was like, I'm 52 now, so I know it was like I was like 8 or 9 or something like that. The last time I was confused. It was about the last time. Hold on. It says, yeah, I was about 8 or 9 the last time I was confused. I'm confused. No truth to this. Then my man Gary, he reaches out to me. Man, I must have said something. I got an ab on the damn thing. You did wrong, right? But people, listen. I got to go ahead and get off this damn thing. It's 10 o'clock. I'm tired. My toes hurt. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Appreciate you for being here, man. Honestly, you guys could have been anywhere else in the world. But you said, hey, man, that ugly dude is at it again. And I appreciate it. For all you